Okay, so we're live. I'm here on my new charger, and something I've always wanted to do was be one of those guys on YouTube who literally just vlogs in their car. Just, I have a car, I have a camera, I'm gonna vlog. So I guess at this point, we just talk about whatever I want to talk about, and if you want to listen, then you can listen. But I'm just a guy on YouTube, so what's currently on my mind is the time I gaslighted my ex-girlfriend into thinking that girls have like absolutely no good feelings, and it like when they're getting dick, that's how good a guy feels. So like a guy feels really good compared to a woman who feels like trash. That's what I'm telling her anyways. I'm just gaslighting her because she's a bitch and our entire relationship was just abusive, abusive, abusive. And so a guy constantly feels good. Unless they don't. And if they don't feel good, then they give really bad dick. Uh, and so, like, overall, like, when a girl's having sex, that's just how good the guy feels. And they're like, oh my god, this is amazing. But they don't realize that because they don't have the perspective. And when they come, that's how good it feels for a guy to have sex. It's kind of like just, and they'll never know how good it is to feel busting a nut. Yeah, so I didn't really have a plan for any of this. I was just gonna get up here and talk. I got a car. It's a Charger. It's really cool. I got it at auction. I mean, like, this is a whole ass 2015 Dodge Charger. It's basically brand spanking new, except it got driven every day for, the last, like, 7 years. So, it's a nice car. It's a nice car. I got this, check this out. Special Operations Tulsa County Sheriff. They left me that. Kind of the coolest thing about the car. A guy he was doing extraditions, I think, just taking people. That's taking people away from prison. Fancy. Yeah, so I shitty ass tattoos. Check that out. Don't ever get a bicep tattoo if you're a dude. It's the worst decision you can make, at least for a tattoo. Uh, yeah, I spent like 5 years without a car, without a reliable car. I mean, I had a car or two, and they were just dog shit. I mean, it's just like actually like couldn't even get me down to the metro. That bad. So yeah. Um I kind of survived in sort of a pseudo thug way, just kind of not really running the streets, but I lead a life of crime. But hey, it's all good because I can talk to the police now. I went to court. Court was really cool. I told my entire life story, which is not something I'm going to share on YouTube because it's like it'd be DDoSed after that if I did that. So yeah, basically, if you're ever in a bind, you're like, oh shit, I murdered someone. I need to all you have to do is just go to a judge, be like, hey, I murdered someone. Can I can I not go to prison for like ever because I feel really bad about it? The judge might feel a little lenient that day and be like, we're gonna give you a shit ton of probation and don't murder anyone ever again. Like, don't do that shit. Thanks. But yeah. Like confessing to a crime, like actually going to court to confess to a crime is something you can do. Get a lawyer though, because my lawyer was a fucking douchebag and was like, you don't need me. Just go in there. And I'm like, okay, that's according to plan. All right, I'm just gonna go in there without a lawyer. And oh man, I actually snuck my way into court. I snuck my way into court. I was like, all right. Look, babe, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna take you to court. You're actually gonna take me to court, but it's going to be for ulterior motives. This is a rich girl. Anyway, so yeah, that's enough about court. I really idealize the digital nomad, someone that just like has tools that they work with, and like I do this for the internet. It's cool. I need to get a better laptop. My laptop's so the sound driver went out on my laptop. Like I can't listen to any sound on my laptop. It probably got a virus, and someone just flipped the microphone with the speaker and the speaker with the microphone, and I'm just, who knows? I don't really. I can just upload this to the library. Like it's kind of just like what really kind of irks me is that the video light, like the recording light, it's constantly on now. After like something, I did something, and I'm not really tech savvy. That's the thing. Like I'm obviously like in between the millennial and Zoomer age, and it's like it's a really weird age to be. Like 1999. That's a really weird time to be born. First of all, every girl born in 1999, Hot Chip Lie, yeah, Hot Chip and Lie, like, that's a little younger, I think, but they're absolutely fucking just crazy. Oh, like, ooh, look, yeah, I live right next to a speed trap, which is interesting. I don't know, I kinda like got, yeah, check that out, that's so fucking bad. If you can guess what that is in the comments, guess what that is right there. I'll give you a better look. If you can guess what that is in the comments, I'll give you a like and a reply. Yeah, so subscribe.